Hey guys, and this is the second update how to fix the Alucard statue. So yeah, I'm gonna give some more detailed explanation from my last video. So this is a second response video for people who want to. Oh, excuse me. There's no camera. So for the people who want to get a better fix for the statue. So yeah, so we're gonna start with the hand with the cross first. So what I used, like in the last video, I used magnets. For this hand, you gotta use two magnets. So attach it like this. It will clip down. 1, 2. Let's see. So as you can see, fix my light here. Yeah, look, you have 2 magnets here, and for the shield, I recommend you use 1 magnet. So 2 for this hand and 1 for this hand. And I used what I used is to hold the shield in place, because this stuff was really fragile and it fell off every time. I opened the hole with the veil, made the hole bigger, and with the screwdriver I just fringed it a few times, and then I use a soldering iron and some special stuff. This gets liquefied and then it gets hard as a rock. Sounds really wrong, but yeah. As you can see, let's see if I. Yeah, you don't. Oh, excuse me. You don't really see it, but I melted in. I poured it in and then I clicked it together and hold it for a few minutes, and then it stays really solid, so it won't break off anymore. So yeah, that's fixed, and as you can see here, I used black tape. So just get the pieces of tape, and it's not like duct tape, but it's like a rubber type, like you can see it in my previous video. So just get 2 small ones and just wrap it around like twice, and then it will stay more solid in the statue. I'll click it in a moment, and you'll see it. And yeah, for the people who have problems with the headpiece, I recommend you double check the magnet on the body. And this magnet usually stays solid. Make sure this piece is properly in, so it doesn't move around. And yeah, before you insert the head, it's really important. Be very careful. First do the cape, then do the head. So the cape and the head, in that order. Because if you don't do it in that order, you'll just make things even worse. So yeah, make sure glue the magnet again if it comes loose. Use super glue and hold it for about a few minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes. Your hand might get a little bit tired, but it's for the sake of the figure. So yeah, and let's see. One other major problem I had. It's very fucking stupid. The sword is really fragile, so I fixed it in a different way. But this is really for advanced people, if you really know how to do this. I soldered it out, carved it out, and used this yellow stuff to pour it in, and I made a custom hole. And then I super glued the handles in it. Used some black coloring, and it stays really solid now. It doesn't look perfect, but I contacted Sideshow to get me a replacement piece, and hopefully I'll get one. But if not, this is actually a pretty good fix. Yeah. But that's not the issue for you guys, I think. So yeah, I'm not gonna move the camera to my statue now. I'll show you what I did further. So yeah, I'll get first. I'll get this piece. Sorry for the double camera stuff, because I'm not gonna take. Oh yeah, and I installed some extra lighting. So as you can see, you input 2 magnets in this end. It'll fit perfectly. And yeah, like I said, very important. Glue this piece extra hard again if it comes loose, because that's the main problem. The head is very wobbly, and you see it clicks in, stays really firm. And also the leg, I fixed it, and I'm not gonna take it out anymore, so excuse me for that. It's really annoying. I used the fill and I carved it out from on this side, and then you go a little bit down. Don't do it on that side, do it on this side. Just carve it out until the foot comes straight on the ground. It might be, look, it might be a little bit loose, but if you don't touch it, you won't fuck it up. So that says perfectly. As you can see, the hand stays perfectly in. I'll take this out and I'll show the other hand. Oh, yeah, and one more thing before you put on the shield. You can do the fix like I did with the special stuff, but be very careful, and you gotta be quick. So you gotta have to again from the peg, you gotta open up the hole a little bit, make it a little bit bigger so it can easily click in. Pour the stuff in, make it liquefied and put it in, and then quickly but carefully put it together and hold it for like about 5 minutes, and then it becomes solid, and it'll probably never fall off. So, and yeah, if you put the shield in the hand, I recommend you just push here a little bit, push the shield up against the hand, and it'll stay on. Still stayed. Or usually it's a little bit loose, but if you just do this, just push it up, and it'll stay solid. Just don't touch it anymore. Okay. So I'm gonna put in the shield so you can see how it fits. It fits pretty well. So yeah, excuse me, do some tricky stuff again. Let's see. Look. See, as you can see, it goes in, it stays straight, and look, the shield is loose, right? If you just do what I do, you hold the hand, push it up a little bit, and now it stays solid. And just don't touch it so you won't fuck it up. So that's that. Then I'll just put in the sword. Oh no, excuse me. Just do the sword as a final step. I'm gonna put the camera down for a moment, and I'll put in the cape, and I'll be back for a moment. Alright, I just put in the cape, and some important notes before you put in the cape. Let me take off this light. So yeah, 2 important points. If you put in the cape, make sure it's solid on the back, and from the hilt, make sure this is above, in front of it, and the final part, the back part, make sure this part is against the leg. If it's against the leg, don't touch it anymore. Just leave it as it is, and then get the headpiece. It's like the final part. This is the most dangerous part, so you gotta be really careful. I also really don't want to fuck it up, so I'll try to be careful myself. Let's see. Look, you go a little bit up, stave it down, and then just put it in real careful. As you can see, it stays flush. It's solid. Everything's alright. And these pieces just let's see. I can fix the goddamn thing. Yeah, I recommend you do one under the hair and one over the hair. So leave one under and one over, so they won't break any parts. So yeah, that is done. Finally, I just get to put the sword in. So, and I recommend you just push it in from the other side a little bit, and again push the shield up. And now it's finally done. So yeah. And if you got any questions you're not sure about, you can always leave a comment below, and I'll try to help more. So yeah, this is the final stage, and these shitty parts are really fragile, so be careful about it, and try to, if it doesn't hold still, try to put extra paper in it or something to keep it up. But yeah. And yeah, also be careful. Mine, I think I fucked up the leg from the inside, and I might have broken it a little bit. I'm not really sure, but it's a little bit wobbly, really fragile. But if you know how to fix it, and you finally fix the problems, and it's a really nice figure. So yeah, again, you see the head stays flush, and really glad about that, because the headpiece and the shield was one of the biggest problems, plus the leg, and now it stays flush. So yes, thanks for watching, and let me know if it was helpful or not, and I can add some stuff to it. Later, guys.